I'm Anil Kumar. Welcome to my series on calculus. In this video, we are going to analyze point of inflection and understand a very important concept. Profit function p of x has a point of inflection at x equals to 1000. Explain the significance of this point for the following situations. A. The second derivative on the right side of 1000 is greater than 0, and B is that second derivative on the right side of 1000 is less than 0. Now these are two different situations. How will you interpret them? As far as the profit function is concerned, that is what our interest is. I would like you to pause the video, think about it, and then look into my suggestions. So clearly, we have two situations here. One, in both the situations, we do have a point of inflection at x equals to 1000, right? So we have a point of inflection at x equals to 1000. However, they are different since on the right side of this point of inflection, second derivative is 0. It means what? It means that on the right side, the greater than 0 means positive second derivative, means the curve should be kind of like this. Now, since this is a point of inflection, on the left side, the curve should be like this. Clear? So that is the scenario. This happens at x equals to 1000 for profit function p of x. On the other hand, when we say that the second derivative on the right side is less than 0 of this critical number, that really means that the right side, we have a point of inflection where the concavity changes and it is concave down. So before that, it was concave up. Is that clear to you? So that is how the profit function will be in the second case. Now I think it is very clear how to explain these two point of inflections, right? These are both point of inflections, right? At x equals to 1000, we do have a point of inflection. How are they different, right? That's what we should be explaining. Okay. In this part of the curve, let's look into rate of change, right? So that is the profit function. Rate of change is like tangent, right? So let's say, what is the derivative? Let me write profit function itself, derivative of this profit. It is positive, then it is 0, right? So it actually goes from positive to 0. So when it goes from positive to 0, that means it is decreasing. That also means that at point of inflection, the derivative is local maximum. So it is positive, right? But then it decreases at this point of inflection, becomes 0. So it's a turning point. And at this point, it is a local maximum for the derivative, right? So in this vicinity, the rate of change of profit is maximum. So we can say the rate of change of profit is maximum. On the other hand, the derivative is negative, right? So it is negative, but from negative it goes to 0, right? So it goes from negative to 0. So you're hitting like this. Do you understand? So in this case, the rate of change of profit is a minimum. Do you understand? So that is how we would actually correlate the point of inflection with its concavity on the right and left side. So point of inflection is definitely a point where the concavity changes. If the concavity changes from concave down to up, in that case, we are looking for a local, we are going from maximum to local maximum, right, at that point. But if it is changing from concave up to down, we are going for a local minimum, right? So that is how we could differentiate the two. So I hope that makes sense. Feel free to write your comment, share your views, and if you like and subscribe to my videos, that'd be great. Thanks for watching and all the best.